Shalom, good morning, everybody. Ariel Tzadok here from the KosherTorah School, found online at KosherTorah.com. It is the 31st day of October, Halloween for those who care. 2019 here. Hey, we are right now in between the two, in my opinion, most deepest Torah portion readings of the entire cycle. And of course, I'm speaking of Genesis and the next Torah portion called Noah. Early Genesis, the stories of what happened before the days of the flood. Now, I've written a lot about these things. I published a lot of it in my book, Aliens, Angels, and Demons. I wrote the book specifically for my audience on ancient aliens because many times people ask me all kinds of questions. What does the Bible teach? What do the sages teach? What do the rabbis have to say? Well, Ancient Aliens is a great program. I think it actually does a very important public service of bringing this type of awareness to the world. So kudos to Prometheus and my dear friend Kevin Burns, president over there, and the rest. Hey guys. But anyway, getting to the point here. I made a post the other night on Facebook just to pique curiosity. I said, how many of you know, and this we covered in our video the other day, that the bird, the legendary bird, the phoenix, is actually recorded in the Bible? I've got something better for you. How many of you know that there is a rabbinic Kabbalistic legend that speaks of the pre-flood civilization having nuclear technology? Now, this plays into a lot of what we talk about on Ancient Aliens with the destruction of places like Mohenjo-Daro and some type of a prehistoric atomic war. Well, there are Torah sources which signify or indicate similar types of teachings. How about the Tower of Babel? Oh, what was this great tower? I wrote an entire chapter about this in the book, and I've been talking about this online. According to our understanding of many sages, again, you go read the book for all the documented sources if you are interested in that kind of stuff. The Tower of Babel was a nuclear-powered spaceship. You see, according to the understanding, it went like this. Human civilization had become corrupted because of an extraterrestrial presence on Earth, which was intermingling and corrupting the gene pool. The sons of God, chapter 6, mating with the daughters of men, the creation of the Nephilim, etc., and so on. You can read about all these legends in the book of Enoch. Cover all of this in all of our materials online at Kosher Torah. According to what we know, God had enough, and he says, all right, it's time for, mankind, part 2. How did the flood occur? According to ancient legend, some type of astral body, a comet, a meteor, or something, came and passed very close to the earth, literally getting caught in our magnetic field. Therefore, literally, as it went around the earth, it drew the oceans out of their bodies, literally into the atmosphere. And then as the body passed, that gravitational field was lessened, and then whoosh, the waters just flooded the earth. That is what is claimed. It is also said that the people of that time saw this astral body coming for a long time. They knew it was coming. And they thought they had the technology that could stop it. But they were wrong. And it is believed that although the Bible says that Noah was the only human to have survived on the face of the earth, it doesn't speak of those who went to hollow earth, outer space, or parallel dimensions. We know from our legends that there were other survivors of the flood, and that they, or their descendants, are still with us to this day. After the flood, indeed, it is said that there were those of Noah's family who specifically went to look for the ancient nuclear technology. And that was that, in quote, finding of a valley in Shinar. You got to read the Hebrew on that, get my book. And then what happened? They built the Babel station. According to our sages, it literally was building a big tower and it had an image, like a statue on the top of a warrior. And supposedly it was fire coming out from the bottom. Essentially, put it all together. They knew that this astral body that came and wiped out the earth was actually an attack from some force out there. And they were planning to build a ship to go out there and to bring the war back to them. Good old and real, according to the Bible and Torah, legends, a Star Wars. And then the Watchers intervened. How? Like they always do. They have a technology far beyond what we understand. They influenced the human mind, just like they did with Nebuchadnezzar in the days of Daniel. Okay? They are an awesome, formidable power. So much so that when they're involved, we can't even trust our own thoughts. That's their power as ordained by God. Remember, that's why they're called God's messengers or angels. Alrighty, guys. I give you enough to think about today? You should appreciate the Torah, the secrets that are therein. This is why one of the wise sages in the Torah, we don't even have his real name, said hafuchba v'hafuchba t'kulaba, which means flip it, everything's in it. And it's true. The reason why I am so convinced of the authenticity of the Torah isn't because of any statement of faith. It's because the codes, those codes are real. You can't deny them. Somehow, somewhere, something put those codes in there, and that was beyond any human ability. That is one of the great secrets and truths of our Torah. Check out the courses that I have online. I have a very special course on early Genesis, audio series. If you're interested in this material, it's available, discounted price. I know you guys think. Great stuff. Check it out. Learn. Moses said, "Let my people go." I say, "Let my people know." Ariel Tzadok here, giving you that naked Kabbalah, raw, exposed truths from the KosherTorah School, KosherTorah.com. Looking forward to seeing you, learning with you. Come join us. Become a member of our student body. Hey, it'll be the best $50 you've ever invested in yourself. Talk to you soon. Shalom.